Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News starts right now.
A family in need of help tonight after fire rips through their home in Macomb County. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Fire officials say the house was fully engulfed in flames when first responders went inside.
It happened yesterday afternoon on Anchor Drive near 23 Mile Road in Chesterfield Township. As Victor Williams shows us, everyone got out safely, but the home is a total loss.
Well, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but what is very clear is all the damage that has been caused as a result. You can still see where the flames have basically torn through the roof of the place, but this is just the beginning of the problems for this family.
There's not much to say. Everything's gone. They have to start over completely.
A devastating fire the day after Christmas leaves a family in shambles.
This is probably the worst Christmas present you could imagine.
Charlie and Frankie Collings' mom just moved into the home on Anchor Drive 3 years ago. Sadly, it all burnt down December the 26th.
3 other rooms pretty much from all the smoke damage, the water damage, TVs were melted.
No one was hurt, partially thanks to teenager Owen Tisler, who happened to be nearby.
I just see smoke covering the whole street, and I banged on the door for about 30 seconds, no response. Called 911. They were on their way.
One person staying in the mother-in-law suite and a pet pig were able to make it out. Unfortunately, several animals were killed in the fire, including a teacup Yorkie, a bird, and multiple cats that were inside.
We lost pets. There's nothing left.
And now the Colling family has to deal with the rebuilding process, pretty much losing everything except for the clothes on their backs.
We pretty much have to start over from scratch. No money, lost money in the fire.
With the unfortunate timing, the family is going to have a hard time putting back together the pieces after something so catastrophic.
If we do get a chance to rebuild, it could be prevented in the future.
And once again, investigators are trying to get to the bottom of all of this, but this family in the meantime still needs help with just trying to get back to normal somehow. So those people out there who are watching who would like to help, head over to clickondetroit.com for a link to their GoFundMe. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Absolutely heartbreaking. Okay, Victor, thanks. All right, it's time now for a check of the weather as the forewarned weather team tracks changes coming in the forecast.
All right, Kim Adams joins us now. Kim, things are going to get much warmer over the next few days. Warmer is always an exciting word.
It really is, especially compared to where we've been over the past several days. Tonight's going to be the warmest night we've seen in quite some time. In fact, temperatures are going up rather than down. If you watched us earlier tonight at 5 o'clock, we were at 21 degrees in Detroit, now up to 26, 26 in Howell, 23 in Pontiac, 27 in Adrian, mid to upper 20s across the entire metro area, and we get warmer from there. But we still have a little bit of wind, so wind chills make it feel more like it's in the teens. I had to go and ruin it for everyone, but it's 14, the current wind chill in Pontiac and Mount Clemens, 18 at City Airport. A little warmer than it was last night by about 5 degrees at Metro, 6 degrees in Grosse Ile, 3 degrees warmer tonight than it was last night in Pontiac. Tomorrow, it gets even warmer with highs in the upper 30s. But the big news is that we get sunshine. We saw a little bit today, but we'll get even more of it tomorrow, start melting away some of that snow. And then we get really warm for the end of the week. It looks like we will ring in the new year with mild weather, but some rain as well. I'll talk about that in the forecast in just a few minutes. Right now, you can download the Forewarned Weather app before the new year and keep up to date on all the latest weather in your own personal neighborhood. Forewarned Weather app is free and you can find it in your favorite app store. Just type in WDIV.
Okay, Kim, thank you. Southwest Airlines continued to cancel thousands of flights today, far more than any other carrier.
It has been a long and frustrating week so far. Southwest canceled more than 2,900 flights on Monday, more than 2,500 flights canceled today, and nearly another 2,500 for tomorrow. The CEO of Southwest Airlines is apologizing tonight, though, after winter weather impacted 2 major hubs in Chicago and in Denver.
I want everyone who is dealing with the problems we've been facing, whether you haven't been able to get to where you need to go, or you're one of our heroic employees caught up in a massive effort to stabilize the airline, to know is that we're doing everything we can to return to a normal operation. And please also hear that I'm truly sorry.
Jordan went on to say the airline plans to fly a reduced schedule over the next few days.
One of the leaders of the plot to kidnap Governor Whitmer will spend 16 years in prison. Adam Fox was sentenced in a federal court in Grand Rapids today. His 16-year prison sentence is the longest of anyone convicted in the plot so far. However, the judge could have sentenced him to life behind bars. Prosecutors say Fox plotted to kidnap Governor Whitmer and blow up a bridge in northern Michigan to help with the escape. Fox chose not to address the court today. Fox was one of two men convicted of coordinating the plot. The other, Barry Croft Jr. from Delaware, will be sentenced tomorrow. Prosecutors are pushing for a life sentence for him. We'll, of course, let you know what happens.
Police are investigating a shooting on Detroit's east side. It happened this afternoon on Rose Street near Lappin and East 7 Mile Road. One person is in critical condition. Another person was also hurt. There is no word yet on a possible motive.
The body of the Henry Ford doctor who went missing 5 days ago has been found. Today, the Jackson County dive team recovered the body of Bolek Payan from a frozen pond on the property near his home. He was a doctor at Henry Ford Hospital in Jackson and was last seen leaving the building Thursday. Detectives believe he died before the missing persons report due to the weather conditions that day. A controversial Trump-era border restriction will remain in effect for now.
The court ruled today that Title 42 will continue while legal challenges play out. Federal government uses that policy to expel asylum seekers without a hearing. The Supreme Court decision puts the federal trial court's ruling that found the policy was invalid on hold while other issues are litigated on appeal.
This holiday week, you're paying a little bit more to fill up your car, but despite the increase, AAA says we're still seeing some of the cheapest prices yet this year. The average price is up about 4 cents in the past week to an average of $3.02 per gallon. It's still 44 cents less than last month. Statewide prices keep falling and are now below $3 a gallon. And tonight, more than $500 million up for grabs in the Mega Millions jackpot.
It is the 6th highest jackpot in the lottery's history. The jackpot has grown ever since mid-October when two winners shared a $500 million jackpot. The next drawing is tonight. We will have the winning numbers for you right here on Local 4 News at 11.